Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in this one I'm going to be using some nail products from Modelones to create these nails here. And what I'm using is this Aquagel, and it is a temperature change one, so it goes from like a rose pink to white, and it's called Rose White. It's number 2. So I'm just going to swatch it for you first, just then you can see it changing and see what it looks like, and then I'll do that design in a minute. So I'm going in with the base coat first on the swatch stick. I always do this on swatch sticks when I'm swatching Polygel, because I've noticed if I don't, it just comes off, it just falls out of the swatch stick after a while. So that's why I do that. So I have cured that base coat for 30 seconds before I'm going in with this Polygel. So Modelones Polygel is one of the softer polygels, so if you like that, you'll like this one because it is really easy to move around. But if you leave it in one spot for too long, it will start to run very, very slowly, so it's not like Builder Gel, but it will move, you know. So I wouldn't recommend putting it on all fingers and then starting to work it. I would do one at a time and then cure one at a time, just to make sure that, you know, your shape stays where you want it to be. So I have just cured that now, and this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous when it's sort of half and half colour like that. I absolutely love it. So it is, yeah, it's a really nice colour. So I'm just going to top coat that, and then this is it completely warm, so it goes completely white when it's warm. And then what I've done is I've sped this up so you can see it change in colour. So this clip has been sped up quite a lot so that you can see how it changes colour. So it doesn't change colour this fast. This is just so that you can see what it looks like hot and what it looks like cooler. So obviously it's white when it's hot, and it's this darker pink colour when it's cooler. It's absolutely gorgeous, it really is. I'm so happy with this one. And this, it comes in 6 colours as well, so there are lots of different colours on the website to choose from, not just this one. And they all change. There's like a nude white one as well, and different pinks. So I've got the practice hand now, and I've just buffed all those tips so that the polygel will stay on. I tend to do this with the practice hand so that I'm not wasting all the base coat. So I've sped this up because I'm doing this on all of the nails. I'm just patting it on at first, and then I'll start to brush it. And like I said, Modelones Polygel is really soft, so it's really easy to use and sort of brush down. You just have to make sure that you keep putting that alcohol on your brush every time. It starts to feel a little bit sticky. So after I'm happy with the placement of the polygel and the apex is in the right area and everything, I then cure it for 60 seconds in a lamp, and I do that with all of the nails. If you're doing it like this on a practice hand and you're doing it one nail at a time, you can just cure that one for 30 seconds, because then you're going to be putting it back in the lamp for the other nail, so it will get a full cure, so you don't have to do each separate finger for 60 seconds if you don't want to. Okay, so when I'm happy with them all and I've cured them all, I'm going in with some different polygels from Modelones. So these are some clear ones with butterflies and stars in. I have done a swatch video on these, and I'm using also a glitter one, which is called Oscar's Skirt. So for the glitter one, I'm just going on the bottom, sort of the free edge of two of the nails, and I'm just brushing that up. So because you've already got a full nail of the polygel, you don't need to be like building structure or anything like that, because you've already got that. So you can just brush this really thinly if you want to. So I'm doing that on the index finger and on the ring finger. And then when I'm happy with that, I'll give it another cure. So then on the ring finger, I'm going in with the butterfly polygel, and I'm just doing this really thinly as well, and I'm just moving those butterflies around until I'm happy with where they are. So if you were doing this just using this polygel on your nail, you would have to make sure that your structure was in place and everything, but these decorated ones with the glitter in and everything, I tend to just like to use these for decoration rather than structure, because especially the ones with the big glitter pieces in, sometimes you get air bubbles in it, and you get parts where there is a lot of the big glitter and not enough polygel, so if it's a lot easier to snap those nails. I found that out the hard way, because I did wear them once and I snapped most of them because there was too much glitter and not enough polygel. So I tend to use them just with a thin coat. So on the middle nail, I'm using the butterflies, and I'm doing that all over the entire nail. And then on the pinky finger, I'm using the star polygel, and that's over the whole nail as well. So when I'm happy with all that and I've put it all where I want, I'll cure the whole hand for 60 seconds. Okay, so what you can do now is you can just go over with a top coat if you wanted to, but I wanted to encapsulate them in clear polygel, just to make the nails a little more, a little bit thicker, because they were quite thin. So you could also do this with builder gel over the top if you wanted to, because you can use builder gel over the top of polygel, it does work. So then again, when I'm happy with the encapsulation, I'll just put that in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure. Okay, so they're all finished now, and I've given them a file and a buff off camera, so now I'm just going to go in with the top coat. So obviously you can see that they're that quite deep pink colour because they're quite cool. But I love the colour, and I love the colour change, and I love them together because you get sort of a, you know, like a baby boomer or a French fade effect with these. But it would be the sort of the other way around. You would have the pink at the tips, and the sort of lighter colours would be near your cuticle area, because your free edges of your nails are usually colder because they're not attached to your skin. So I love how this polygel works with the iridescent glitters in those butterfly and star polygels. I love those. It does look really fantastic. And whether the nails are pink or white or a bit of both, it looks really good both ways. So let me know in the comments what you think about these nails. Would you wear them? I definitely would. I love this polygel set and the other polygels that I've got from Modelones. They really work together. And I love polygel anyway because it is so easy to file. After being at college and working on acrylic, polygel is just a dream to file. It really is. And look how gorgeous it is. So these are all done now, and that's with them when they're quite cool, so they're that pink colour. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get some little pots of water, one with hot water in and one with cold water in, and I'm just going to show you what they look like when they change. So they're going to go into the hot water first. And it's quite difficult doing this when your practice hand is on a stand. Try not to spill the water everywhere. So there they are, all white. It's like a milky white. It's not a very strong white, which I love as well. So you can see that those butterflies are quite blue. They're not really iridescent like the stars are. The stars are all different colours, where the butterflies are just one colour. And so now I'm just putting it in the cold water so that you can see it, how it would look if it was actually on your nails. Because you would get the free edge that would look dark pink colour. So as you can see, it took a while for it to change, and that's purely because I didn't have any ice in the water. It wasn't that cold, and it was quite a hot day when I was doing this as well. Okay, so that's how they look, sort of half and half. They are gorgeous, aren't they? I really love those colours. I think my favourite nail is the pinky one with the stars on it. I love that. That's something that I might do on my nails because I really like that. So yeah, tell me what you think. Do you like these as much as I do? Have you got any Modelones polygel? Do you prefer the soft polygel or the hard polygels? I like both, to be honest. So yeah, I'll thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks to all the subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.